Hello, welcome to the Daily Devotion. I'm Kathy Morris, pastor of the Dixon United Methodist Church. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is good news. Through the risen Christ, we receive life that is full and whole. Alas, not everyone responds positively to the good news of Christ. Not everyone is ready to receive the grace that he has to offer. When we find ourselves in the presence of those who have some hostility to Christian faith, we can find ourselves becoming rather quiet, just not saying very much at all. Now for us, it may be a matter of encountering a certain coldness or quite possibly some negative comments. But for the first Christians, there was much more to it than that. They were ostracized from family and friends. There could be negative financial and also political consequences that they had to endure. For some, it involved prison and even death. The Apostle Paul faced all of these threats boldly. In our Bible reading for today, Paul receives God's word of reassurance about his safety, but also God's word of encouragement to him to go on speaking. I'm reading from the book of Acts, chapter 18, verses 9 and 10, from the New Revised Standard Version. One night the Lord said to Paul in a vision, "Do not be afraid, but speak and do not be silent, for I am with you, and no one will lay a hand on you to harm you, for there are many in this city who are my people." Ignatius of Antioch was amongst the church leaders that followed the Apostle Paul. So he was really in the next generation of church leaders. He lived between 35 and 107. This means that he was born just a few years after Jesus' crucifixion. It is possible that Ignatius was a pagan persecutor of the Christian church before his own conversion. However, what is clear is that he died a martyr's death for his faith in Jesus as the Christ. For Ignatius, it was not just a matter of proclaiming his faith in words. It was about living his faith in action. Ignatius wrote, "Please pray for me that I may have both spiritual and physical strength to perform my duties, that I may not only speak the truth but become the truth, that I may not only be called a Christian but also live like a Christian." Pray for both the spiritual and physical strength to speak and live the truth of Christ. In your prayer time, place one hand on your heart, and may this represent your desire to receive spiritual strength. And then hold your other arm out in front of you, and may this be an expression of your desire to receive physical strength. As you do this, think about all of those faithful Christians over the centuries who have sacrificed their lives in order to be true to the gospel. May we honor their witness as we seek to live faithfully every day.